What's up guys, Pleasure George here, back from another video, and today I have 7,340 trophies, currently 159th in the entire world. 15 days and 4 hours left this season, and of course I'm in the clan called Off the Perc because these matches are literally off the perk. So see guys in the first match. This is looks, heart, no skill. Hopefully you pronounce his name correctly, but anyways, at this point in the game I was kind of tilted because I was doing pretty well, like going for 7,400 trophies, but I went against like RG Lightning, and of course I had to tilt from there. But anyways, this match gets crazy because you basically win this matchup by rocket cycling and out cycling your opponent and just playing good defense. So I go aggressive here because this E-Wiz was out of hand and I wanted to like do something about it, but of course he has Golden Knight and Cannon Cart. Cannon Cart is actually busted lately because whenever like people like do Dark Prince Cannon Cart push, it's like really hard to stop. It's just anything that you play gets melted. The only good counter to like Dark Prince and Cannon Cart charging at your tower is probably Mega Knight. That's the only good counter to that push, or Giant Skeleton or something expensive. So I went for Money Miner here against Executioner, and Princess aggressive, knowing that he didn't have a good cycle for it. Ice Spirit tried to get some extra damage in just in case, but of course that's not going to happen. And here I didn't use my skeletons for the E-Wiz because I would rather block the charge of the Gold Knight because it does way more damage than the Electro Wizard when it charges onto your tower. Here I knew he just had Tornado in hand, so that was a beautiful Golem Barrel there, just knowing that it's gonna be hard for him to Tornado. And he doesn't have either spell in hand, that's why I went for Princess to Bridge, and you get really nice damage there. And here I believe I just cycle a log to see what's up. He Giant Skellies, and I cycle Ice Spirit and Money Miner same lane. Here we're looking really solid, like we can win from this position, just play defense the entire game. I went for a really aggressive Golem Barrel. I think that wasn't the move, maybe just a cycle, but here it got kind of interesting. Because if I played my skeleton instead of logging first, I would have lost a lot of damage, but the Gold Knight was going to dash. Went for high cannon and log here to defend. And if you guys hear random sound effects in this video, it's because I'm trying out new sound effects and just trying to have like some fun with editing. And there you go guys. First off the perk play, just rock at the bridge for no reason. Luckily the Golden Knight actually didn't dash to our tower for some reason. I think we got lucky with its AI this match because it's been like missing our tower a lot. So I'm gonna Princess down low because he had no big spell. Always a good play to do that in double and triple elixir. And for Ice Spirit, and I think I should have went for a log on the Executioner because it got an extra hit on her tower. Like I wasn't even playing really perfect here. So I'm Princess in the back, try to like kill that Cannon Cart and Giant Skeleton. He just threw a Golem Barrel rocket because I knew he didn't have log in hand. He just had the E-Wiz, and he actually hit the E-Wiz, so that was a really nice rocket predict. I just let that Cannon Cart lock onto our tower because it's pretty healthy and it's not going to take our tower out. I'm for my miner making sure he doesn't dash onto our tower. And I think for a high Princess sniping the Executioner, maybe forcing out another card. Okay, you actually predict the Cannon Cart there. So we didn't have to worry about that. And luckily he didn't have the glitch spot, so our skeletons actually caught the first goblin. Here I had to go for a high cannon. And he goes for aggressive NATO Gold Knight dash, but he doesn't have it in hand, and we just get a lot of damage. And here I just need 2 rockets to win. That's why I'm just cycling my rocket first. Cannon, just knowing that we can like hold on against the drill. He doesn't have any big spell. He can take some damage, and rocket's gonna end the game. GG. You know, I messed up that rocket. Still got away with the victory because I played pretty well there, just knowing what spells were in his hand. Guys, next match against gift from this Chinese clan. So I just went for Gonbro in the corner here. And I don't think I went for Ice Spirit because it's kind of risky to do that play. I'd rather save the Ice Spirit for something else. And I just went for Mighty Miner and Skellies here to defend. It does zap, so I think I went for Ice Spirit to like try to prevent some damage of the Miner. And I think I went for the ability here because I wanted to go off lane, but he actually wasted a Mega Minion, so that's really good. I knew he had to spend like Electro Wizard or something on the Princess, so that's why I played her at the bridge. And I just went for a log, Skeletons and an Ice Spirit on the Prince. Just really nice defense there. And cycle Gonbrel on the right side. You always want to go off lane against Giant because if you're trying to Gonbrel in the lane that they're playing troops in, you're not going to get as much damage and you still had a defender push. So I went for sacrificial skeletons to make sure Cannon stayed alive long enough. I let the Ewas connect to save my Ice Spirit because you could take some damage, no problem there. And I popped the Mighty Miner ability and he still has to deal with it. And I knew he had like no elixir because he wasted a fireball like last second, so I went for Princess. And yeah, he had to choose to defend a Princess or Mighty Miner. And Princess goes to town. Okay. I believe we went for Skellies and then Ice Spirit here. So I thought the Dark Prince was not going to hit our tower. Usually it doesn't, but I think I played my Ice Spirit too low. Yeah, I got one hit at the end there. It is what it is. I'm for Gonbrel to the left because I thought he was going to go for the right now, but he didn't. I just want to play your Cannon first because they have Fireball and Miner to like keep his down so you can cycle back to another one. I was surprised he didn't Giant there. Like I think he should have, but I think he's a little smart there. And Mighty Miner same lane. And here where it gets sketchy, like they like to like build double lane pressure, so just want to play your cards wisely here. And I rocked that Ewas knowing that like the Giant's gonna die because he has no reset for the Mighty Miner. Went for Ice Spirit here to like take the hit so he can help finish it off. Yeah, that skeleton's really bad, but this went for a push there with the Mighty Miner ability and Gonbrel. And the problem with that is that he just ends up getting a big counter push. Like you see over the Miner, Ewas, and Mega Minion. So for another Gonbrel, knowing that his cycle is kind of bad, use a Fireball. I went for a log, try to like maximize damage on a Dark Prince there, and also just cycle Mighty Miner towards a weaker tower. Skellies, and they were in trouble. Triple Elixir, it starts getting sketchy because they just spam like crazy, like a bridge spam deck, but with Prince and Miner constant. Prince and Miner and Ewises. So for Gonbrel Ice Spirit, try to like split his push up. We do get some nice damage. I'm for a high cannon to snipe that Ewis, so that was really good cannon. I threw a barrel here, making sure that Prince was distracted long enough. And I went for Ice Spirit to pull in the Mega Minion, Skeletons here, and then Mighty Miner last second. Here's our cycle is really bad because we need the Mighty Miner for the Giant, and it's out of hand right now, so it's going to be really difficult to defend his next Giant push. So for Gonbrel, we're applying pressure. Kind of unfortunate how I played it into the Prince, but it's whatever. Here I'm hoping that he gives us rocket value of some sort, but he doesn't, so he went for a Gonbrel applying pressure here and Mighty Miner here. Another cannon and skeletons and Ice Spirit, and here is where he starts spamming. So yeah, I went for Gonbrel to force out the Fireball, really good. Yeah, he's gonna go in like crazy. I'm going for another Gonbrel to like force out more spells out of him. For log down low, for Gonbrel here. And this is for a win. Yeah, kind of got scary at the end there because you never know when your Mighty Miner is going to be in a bad cycle. GG's. CR7. I have no idea what this guy's playing. So just talking about Ice Spirit at the bridge. Was a good play, like similar to Fire Spirit, but it does less damage. And he went with Lava, so I just went aggressive ops lane, try to like force out cards. And he wastes his arrow, so I went for ability here to like try to get more damage on Ops lane, but I don't think it works. And luckily here, he decides to focus on the princess. Like, if they ignore your troops and just go all in tower trade, they basically, like, have the upper hand because they win in tower trade games. So for a cannon here to, like, soak up the puffs. And I know he's gonna, like, balloon soon. Just getting ready for the rocket. And for my miner applying pressure because I knew, like, he still had to deal with the princess. I thought he was going to Mega Mean, but he didn't. Now he did. His cycle was kind of off, so I went for ability here, knowing that he had, like, no elixir. And just a really beautiful sequence there, just splitting up his push. And those are terrible arrows, so I think we get a lot of damage with the Gombro as well. And I defend the lava puffs as well, it's like saving our tower here. Like in double and triple elixir, you cannot defend lava pushes at all. You just had to win before sudden death because that's how you win against lava. Like it's very, very rare to win against lava in like in overtime because you spam like crazy and it's really hard to defend. So here I think I just went for a log on that tombstone, try to kill it faster. And I just kite the baby dragon ops lane. It's a really good tip. Rocket the balloon, as always. And I remember Princess here because the skeleton started to stack up. He did waste his arrows. And the Princess actually got a final shot on the skellies, which is really nice. I believe I went for Rock here because I knew that cannon was not going to stop all of that. And I had to let the baby dragon go because I had nothing good for it. And he went for a second one anyways. So basically I was holding on for dear life on my right side tower. Thank God he went for a balloon in the pocket because you can always kite it back to the building so it targets the king tower. That was a bad ice spirit. I kind of misclicked it there. Yeah, it was a really beautiful sequence, just getting rocket log range just barely because he over defended, and it's gonna be a really nice game. Because lava is one of the hardest matches, if not the hardest, for my miner LOGBAIT. Next match against this Japanese player, I believe from White X Black. So he's versus Princess in the back to see what's up. And he goes for a log. I cycle skeletons. Does a cycle and go for a log on the tower here. He versus skeletons, so another is going to be another cycle deck for a Gombrel. For Ice Spirit and then Archer Queen. So I thought it was going to be like Expo or maybe Roll Hogs. So for my miner here, did not want to rocket just yet. And I went for Princess. Like I thought he was gonna use the ability like right away, but he delayed it. And that was really nice fast delivery, so I was up against a really good opponent. And I had to like waste an ice spirit there so we didn't take a hit. Overall not bad. I think I went for Princess aggressive at the bridge. Yeah, for damage. You always want to try to get like a small damage lead. Always helps. So for Gombrel, just cycle into my Skellies here. And very soon, I believe I start switching to Ops lane, to the right lane at some point, because you never want to face against counter pushing hogs. It's just really hard to defend. And I couldn't use my cannon because I thought he had Earthquake, so I didn't play my cannon there. I popped the ability of the Mining Miner here, I believe. Yeah, got it off last second, so it's really helpful. Saved my skeletons for another day for a Gombrel here. Just to split up his cards. And here's where the Ops lane damage starts coming in. And it's actually better for him to have Ice Spirit, because Ice Spirit does less damage, and he had to waste the Arch Queen there. If you're fast with your Ice Spirit and skeletons, it can like full counter Arch Queen just like that. Because they'll like debate whether or not to use the ability. And I like to go princess when I use a spell because they're not gonna expect it, because they're like expecting me to defend first. And then at this point I was like, oh no, he has rockets, so the only way I can win this game is to like get a good princess lock or getting some nice damage from the Gone Barrel. I think we got one hit there, I'm not too sure. And I had to rocket this Archqueen, or else he's gonna like a 3-card cycle us out with like rockets and hogs. Okay, I knew like he overcommitted there, and I'm not sure why he didn't log there, so that was like very massive turn of events. Went for a log, my miner just taking advantage of that and going for a Gone Barrel because I knew he didn't have log in hand. And we get one hit, just barely one hit there. It's kind of annoying. And he goes in again, so I had to rocket that. And my hand was kind of trash for this Archqueen, so I had to like do everything. And luckily you wasted a log there. Like, I'm for a Gone Barrel applying pressure, but once again, he's really fast for the delivery. He's kind of insane. And here, I think I went for Princess because I thought he was going to go Hogs, but he rockets, so I mining miner first, so I can have a 3-card cycle to cycle rockets faster than he can. I'm not sure why he's not spamming here, like he should start spamming like crazy, but at least that's fine by me. I cycle a log here, and Gone Barrel applying pressure, Skeleton's Ice Spirit. At this point, I recognize I need 2 rockets and nothing more. But he also needs a rocket and a log, so basically I need to spam like crazy because that's what he's going to kill us with. Okay, he just goes for it, but he notices that I Gone Barrel, so he doesn't log right away. And here I just spam and just hope for the best. Yeah, Prince got a final shot there, and it's going to be a really insane game. Really nice game. This horrible matchup for us, but Ops lane always brings you opportunities when you go Ops lane against hard counter decks. Alright guys, this is a bonus clip versus the Clown of Ladder. Like, these players, especially Pheno Final Form, have a reputation of like manual being high up on ladder just because of luck. Because they don't play good at all. All they do is like build pushes and just hope your opponent can't defend. They only win by just hoping that their opponent can't defend their pushes. But if their opponent can defend, they just give up. It's kind of sad. And I went for a rocket here on a tower and Sparky. And I popped the ability here to get maximum damage, I believe. Never mind, I didn't. I think the ability was like too late to come back. And he also has a nasty deck like minions and main horde. But the mining miner makes this matchup so much easier because you can just blow up the main horde for 1 elixir and it's so satisfying. I have a princess here to cycle, and yeah, I was like wondering if he's going to go giant, and he actually did. Then mini P.E.K.K.A walked in front. Like, where's that push? Half a skeleton army and a giant mini P.E.K.K.A. Kind of sad. And yeah, just like that.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
The clown knows that what's up and he can't do anything. And just throws the game. So yeah. Yep. Just like that. These guys just provide free trophies, and I'm just happy for it. I don't know why they're up high on ladder, but yeah, just thanks for free trophies.